Think you know Greek mythology? Wait until you meet the god so dangerous. They erased him from the legends. Welcome, wanderers of the mythic world. You're watching Myth or Real, the channel where legends breathe, gods rise, and forgotten tales resurface from the depths of time. Today we dive into the shadows, into the mists of the ancient past where titans once reigned supreme. Tonight's story? A name whispered with dread and reverence. A force of destruction, a god of ruin. Perses, the titan of destruction. But who was he? A mere footnote in the war of gods, or something far more sinister and forgotten? If you enjoy epic stories like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and help this channel grow. It's free and means the world to me. And drop a comment. Who's your favorite mythological character? Kings, warriors, demons, angels, or monsters? I read every one. Now, let the story begin. Long before the rise of Zeus, long before Mount Olympus gleamed in the heavens, there were the Titans. Primordial beings, born of Gaia, Earth, and Uranus, the sky. Among them, a lesser-known but dangerous force came into being. Born of the Titans Crius and Eurybia came Perses. His name meant the destroyer. And that was no accident. Crius was the Titan of constellations, cosmic order. Eurybia, a daughter of the sea, represented mastery over the sea's hidden power. From this union came a child not of balance, but of imbalance, a living force of chaos and devastation. While other titans governed celestial bodies, elements, and virtues, Perses was something darker. He was not evil, but he was pure, unrelenting force, the embodiment of destruction itself. Not much is told about his early days. Even the ancient poets were cautious with his name. He was known to be strong, merciless, powerful in mind and fury, a quiet presence, not boastful like Hyperion or proud like Oceanus. But when he walked, even titans grew silent. And yet, he was not without family. Perses eventually took a wife, Asteria, the goddess of stars and oracles, a luminous, prophetic figure who, like him, belonged to the night. From their union came a daughter, Hecate. Yes, that Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft, crossroads, ghosts, and magic. And through Hecate, Perses would leave his mark on the mortal and divine realms alike. And then came the Great War, the Titanomachy. The Olympians, led by Zeus, rose against their progenitors. A 10-year war that shook the earth, tore the skies, and rewrote the hierarchy of the cosmos. Perses did not play a central role, at least, not according to surviving myths. But that absence? It speaks volumes. Some scholars believe Perses stood with the Titans, wielding destruction like a blade against the Olympians. Others whisper that he remained neutral, watching, calculating, perhaps even letting fate run its course, knowing his daughter, Hecate, would find favor with Zeus. Because unlike many of her Titan-born kin, Hecate was honored after the war, given dominion over the realms she walked, perhaps as a gift, or a bargain, a peace offering from her father's legacy. When the Titans fell, most were cast into Tartarus, the deepest abyss beneath, Hades, bound in chains forged by the Cyclopes, forgotten by the world above. But what of Perses? No chains are mentioned, no prison, no doom, which raises a question. Did he survive the fall? Was he spared? Or did he vanish, his essence absorbed into the idea of destruction itself? Some fringe myths say Perses was not imprisoned, but withdrew back into the primordial forces, that his body disintegrated, but his spirit became a force without form. Not dead, not alive, just always there. Because destruction never dies. It merely waits. There's another twist in the tale, one often confused. A second Perses exists in Greek mythology. A mortal, or perhaps demigod, a son of Helios, god of the sun. This Perses was the brother of Aeetes, father of Medea. But let's be clear, this is not the Titan Perses. Two different beings, two different paths, but the same name, perhaps not a coincidence, but a reminder of the legacy of destruction carried in the blood. In the end, Perses faded into myth. A Titan few remember, yet all feel. His legacy lives on through his daughter Hecate, the mysterious goddess who walks between worlds, and through the idea of him, destruction as necessary balance, the death that gives way to rebirth, the fire that clears the forest, the collapse before transformation. He is not the villain. He is not the hero. He is the reset button of existence. And maybe that's why the myths keep him in shadow. Because sometimes, silence is the most terrifying power of all. That was the story of Perses, the Titan of Destruction. A name forgotten by most, but etched into the fabric of myth forever. If this story sparked your imagination, hit like, subscribe, and help the channel grow. It costs nothing, but it means everything to me. And let me know in the comments, who's your favorite mythological figure? Are you drawn to kings like Gilgamesh, warriors like Achilles, demons, angels, or ancient creatures that defy explanation? I want to hear your favorites. Until next time, stay curious, stay mythic, and remember, not all gods walk in the light.